journey into Iran, a land where contradiction is not conflict, but a way of existence, where every street, desert, and mountain carries the weight of thousands of years of history, belief, and survival, forming a civilization that has endured empires, revolutions, and global isolation, yet continues to evolve in its own unique rhythm. This is a place where the past is never truly gone, where ancient stones still whisper the stories of kings and conquerors, and where modern life unfolds under layers of tradition and expectation. From the majestic ruins of Persepolis, once the ceremonial capital of a mighty empire, where towering columns stand as silent witnesses, to the rise and fall of one of the greatest civilizations in human history, to the timeless desert city of Yazd, where narrow alleys twist through sun-baked clay architecture and wind catchers, rise above rooftops like guardians of an ancient way of life. Iran reveals itself as a land, deeply rooted in memory yet constantly negotiating its present. Beyond the deserts, the country transforms unexpectedly into the lush, green landscapes along the Caspian Sea, where dense forests and mist-covered tales create worlds so different it feels like another country entirely. A reminder that Iran is not defined by a single image, but by contrast itself. While further southeast lies the vast and surreal expanse of Dasht-e Lut, a desert so extreme and otherworldly that it has been called one of the hottest places on Earth, where silence dominates and the landscape appears almost alien, shaped by wind and time into forms that defy imagination. Within these diverse environments live millions of people navigating a complex system shaped by faith, law, culture, and unspoken social codes, where daily life becomes a careful balance between expression and limitation, and where symbols carry meanings far beyond what is seen on the surface. Here, the hijab is more than just a piece of clothing. For some, it is an expression of devotion and identity, a connection to faith and heritage, while for others it becomes a quiet form of resistance, a subtle negotiation between individuality and expectation, reflecting deeper conversations taking place within society. In the same way, marriage in Iran exists at the intersection of tradition and modern tension, where family values and long-held customs meet the realities of a younger generation influenced by global culture, technology, and shifting aspirations, creating a dynamic where old and new continuously interact, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in conflict, yet beyond cities and social structures. There are those who still live as their ancestors did centuries ago. Nomadic tribes who migrate across rugged mountains and open plains, moving with the seasons in search of pasture and survival, carrying with them a way of life that has resisted the pull of modernity, embodying resilience in its purest form, where survival depends not on convenience, but on deep knowledge of land, weather, and tradition passed down through generations. Iran, in this sense, is not just a country marked by borders on a map. It is a living system, constantly adapting, constantly enduring, shaped by forces both internal and external, where identity is not fixed but continuously redefined through experience, memory, and resistance. It is a place where contradictions do not cancel each other out but coexist, forming a complex and layered reality where simplicity is rare and meaning is found in nuance, where faith and doubt, tradition and change, restriction and creativity all exist side by side, not seeking resolution but existing as part of a broader human story. To understand Iran is not to simplify it, but to accept its complexity, to see beyond headlines and assumptions, and to recognize the humanity that exists within its contradictions. A humanity that laughs, struggles, dreams, and persists despite challenges, holding on to identity while navigating a rapidly changing world. This is Iran, a hidden world that cannot be captured in a single narrative, where every contradiction tells a story, every landscape reveals a different truth, and every moment reflects a history that refuses to be forgotten, inviting those who look closer to discover not a place of simple answers, but a profound example of endurance, adaptation, and the enduring search for meaning in a world that is never as straightforward as it seems.